So obviously this is, I've skimmed over this before on a different video, and a guy was talking over the top of it. Which I mean, I'm about to criticize him talking over the top of it, which is exactly what I'm doing. So it's like, shut Glenn. But I don't care what he has to say. I don't care what I have to say. I'm joking. He can say whatever he fucking wants. It's his fucking channel. Does whatever he wants. I mean, people have been saying it plays a lot like Resident Evil 2 remake, which I mean, I get it with the camera and the torch animation. Atmosphere thick, exactly the way you want it. That horror atmosphere is key to making this game what it is. I find it really weird how some people were saying, like, a lot of people like to say that Alan Wake 1 is not a horror game in any way, shape, or form. See, this was the footage that was shown off at Summer Games Fest, like, opening video thing. It's like, it's so short. I mean, it's cool, because, like, the deer head pops up and whatnot. But you really don't see anything. And then the enemy comes through, which you saw from the trailer, and it shoots it a few times. But, let's go over that, actually, because... I mean, it skipped over that there. See, look at this. Is that the first time she's put the torch on him? Because that shit happens so fast. What are you renting? I'm in it. It's so quick. Look at the, like, the amount of blood splatter on him. Is that all, like, bullet damage? I'd like some dismemberment, like, I'm not even gonna lie. But... what I was saying was I'd like some dismemberment when she like shoots the gun. Right, it's something I noticed as well when she took the shotgun off. I really wish the video quality was better. Have you seen there's a strap hanging off the shotgun? Did this girl just take it off her shoulder correctly? You know, like the thing I always complain about. Because it looks like it's hanging off her shoulder. It's really hard to tell. That's not like glue to back bullshit that you see in games, modern games today. That is, it looks like it's hanging, and I'm all for it, because I cannot stand when guns just glue to backs. There's just no reason for it anymore. Because look, she does the torch. It's like 5 seconds, that shit, to get that fucking shadow shit off. Then she aims it. Good animation on the aim. Resident Evil 2 style. She shoots it, and the sound and the impact... the animation of the impact with the shadow shit blowing away and stuff, it gives good feedback. I like it. Shell casing flying out the gun. Attention to detail. There's blood splats on the enemy, but it's like, it doesn't look... it doesn't look like Dead Space or like Dead Island or anything like that. Like Resident Evil 2 Remake. See the way she takes it off. It's really hard to fucking tell. So, as you can tell here... everything's on quick select. Left, pistol, right, shotgun. Up, I'm guessing's like painkillers. It is. But it's really hard to tell. Honestly, I like the sound of that gun. I'm not gonna lie. It sounds real nice. Yeah, I like that. Shit. See, it does teleport like. You say that, it's like, where did it fucking go? It just vanished. See, the strap's there. It's there. There's no way it's not hanging right. We're past this now, right? Animations need to get better. I know people think I'm a bit of a fucking... I don't know what the word I'd use is. I just need animations to be good, man. I can't stand when it's got weak animations. There's no reason for it. It's got some crazy, like, evil red light. Red's used a lot in horror. Always has been. She's going into the tree of life, apparently. Not really, I don't know what the fuck it's called. I just made that up. Very Control-esque, this. I'd like to look at the animation at the bottom. This doesn't look like, I don't know, that look kind of like floaty to me, that. I could be being it. You know what? Go back to the shooting bit again. There's something I want to look at. You see the way it's in the water? Should the water be moving more than that? Nah, it's fine, I guess. Looked a bit janky, like, right? Like that there, what happened there? Is it just shit video quality? He falls over and he just... You know what I mean? Like, it's like a drop. It's not like he rolls. It's not a smooth transition. Watch, he rolls back. And he's gone. What happened there? What was that about? Right, let's get her in the tree. Yeah, like, look, when she's walking, it's, I don't know, look, the animation's a bit weird, look. It's a bit off, I don't know what that is. I'm not completely against, like, a little bit of jank. Some of my favourite games have got jank. I love The Evil Within. It's janky as fuck. I think that's the king of jank, actually, Evil Within 1. It's in the way that guy runs upstairs. More atmosphere. I like it. You hear like the trees moving in the wind, and you can hear them like rubbing against each other and shit. It's good sound design.
Sounds like somebody's home.
See, now, right, I'm gonna sound a bit nitpicky here, right?
Sounds like somebody's home.
But I play a lot of horror games, right? Now, the bit coming up here, you hear a loud noise, and then Saga, the main character, well, not the main character, but you know, she's one of the main characters, says, "Sounds like somebody's home. Why did you talk?" You're interfering with the atmosphere. I'm sorry. When characters talk too much, it just pulls me out. This is why I've got such a an issue with Isaac talking in that Dead Space remake. Cause it was like the best bit about Dead Space was it never ever had that issue. The character doesn't need to talk. Not to say the remake went too far with voice actor, but it was like I was always worried about that. Listen,
Sounds like somebody's home.
why did you talk? That shouldn't have happened. Faye, like, remove her voice from that scene. Just hear the sound and it lets you, the player, just think, what the fuck was that?
Sounds like somebody's home.
If she didn't do that now, you'd be like, what the fuck was that? I don't need her talking. You're interfering. I don't agree with that. It's a nitpick, sure, but I don't agree. You don't need to make the characters talk all the time. I'm not saying they need to be mute, but just only in cutscenes. Otherwise, tell them to shut the fuck up. The reaction is supposed to be me talking, not the other way around. So I'm guessing this is going to jump cut again. Hopefully I don't get another advert, because I will edit that shit out. I ain't afraid to do it. So it's the same footage. You're going to watch it fight it this time, because obviously we cut it last time. So bang through the wall. I bet so many people would jump scare from that when they first play it. Obviously she shoots and it doesn't do anything. I like the way it's mumbling at you. It's saying random shit, which I mean, that was Alan Wake 1 now. Yeah, look how quick that is. And you know from the footage, that's the first time she did it. So quick. Bullet damage. Dodge mechanic. Looks, honestly, it looks very, The Last of Us 2. Whoa, 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 whoa. I didn't notice that before. Why didn't I pay attention to that before? Look the way she shoots. Look at that shit! Did you see that shit? I didn't notice that before. Right, so it's like some kind of like quick draw. Look at that shit! Oh, I love me some different animations that I've never seen before. I've never seen a game do that before. Look at the way she's holding the torch still at the enemy and she's just shooting it from the hip. Now, some of you guys are going to be going like, Glenn, you are an absolute nerd. You dork. Like, why is that so cool to you? I can't help it, man. Man, that's cool as fuck. But again, why does it do that? The way the body just drops, she's killed it, and then... Something about that doesn't look right to me. Like, the physics on the bodies are weird. I mean, it doesn't disappear like the last one, like... The lighting, the graphics are insane. Remedy's, like, knocked it out the park here. Like... This could be this could be game of the year. Oh man, this looks so fucking good. I didn't realize that shooting thing before. That was so fucking cool. The way she like quick shot. Like it was like she was doing that and she was firing. I wonder what if that's some kind of like
The text on the
you
heart
need
is
it for other shit. Now this is something I've heard about. Apparently, it's all you're doing investigations as well as
like a
shooting
silent
monsters,
dream.
and you've got to work shit out. And you've got some kind of like mind palace thing. Another ad. Had to cut that out. Fuck's sake. Yeah. So this is the little mind palace thing. It is. Wonder what that is. It does look like she's floating across the floor when she walks. There's something off with that. Is that just me? Is anybody else seeing that? Does it look like she was floating there? Like feet aren't touching the floor, just kind of glides. Like it's not like the feet touch the ground and she pushes off the ground, it's just float. Doesn't matter how good your animation is, if you're not interacting with the environment, it looks weird. But yeah, this is like the investigatory stuff, so it's like
Where is it?
I don't know how this will work.
He was there, but he was risen. Nightingale was there. The opposite of sunspots.
See, Nightingale was the
That's
dude
I don't have what I
who
need
was
to
trying to
find
kill
Nightingale's
the FBI agent who was trying to kill Alan in the first one. But yeah, that's pretty much it for footage. I think the best thing to take away from this is this Mind Palace thing is a cool idea. Whether it's actually fun to do is a different story. Might get really annoying. Who knows? You're not gonna know until you're doing it. And the other cool thing to take note from was obviously this.
A monster.
That you can't tell me that that animation is not cool. Nice impact on the shot, nice sound effects. I like the way the dodge looks now. I like how she quick shoots it. That's pretty much it. That's all I got on this like Alan Wake 2 footage. The game ticks all the boxes. It really does. And I've heard that the way you control the game is you be Alan or you be Saga. You don't have to be told which one to be. But I'm guessing, they haven't said this yet, but I'm guessing you need to do both eventually. But you can just be Alan as much as you want and get like right close to the end of the game and then go back and be Saga. You don't have to. Because what I was worried about was the game being like, right, this chapter you're Saga, next chapter you're Alan, this chapter you're Saga. I'm not saying that that can't work. I'm just saying from past experience with video games, I don't like that shit. It's like I need to be attached to the character I'm controlling at all times. You know what I mean? Like I want to follow that story. I hate when you switch. So there's a lot of games that have done that, and I don't agree with it. It doesn't mean the game's bad. I just let me be who I want to be, and then I'll move to the other character later. I don't mind having two characters, but Resident Evil 2, that shit. I want to be Claire, and then I want to be Leon, or vice versa. I don't want to have to jump between the characters, and it sounds like you don't have to. So props to Remedy for doing that. I wonder if that was even a concern for them, or it's just the way things have worked out. The game is still digital only, so I'm sure that's still going to piss a lot of people off. But it just is what it is. We're just going to have to fucking deal with it. Alan Wake 2 is coming out in October. Do I think it's going to hit that October release date? No, I don't. I think it's going to get delayed, and it's not because the game's not polished or not or whatnot. But I think it going up in October when Spider-Man, Alone in the Dark, Assassin's Creed, there's just too many games coming out in October. You can't expect people to pay that kind of money for all the games. And let's be honest, Spider-Man's going to knock everything else out the park. Nothing's competing with Spider-Man in that month. In the original Alan Wake came out, I believe it was the same day as Red Dead Redemption, like the first one. There's a reason it didn't sell very well. It got destroyed by one of the best games ever made. Not saying Alan isn't like one of the best games ever made. I love Alan Wake, but globally, Red Dead was just another kind of beast, and it never stood a chance. Do they really want to put Alan Wake 2 up against Spider-Man? just seems silly to me. But yeah, I think you see a delay personally. I could see it getting pushed into like maybe the next month, maybe 2 months later. Nah, 2 months would be pushing it. It's definitely not gonna get brought forward. There's no fucking way. But yeah, the game looks phenomenal. I'll be there day one, no matter what. I can't wait. Let me know what you think down below. Whether you're getting Alan Wake or you're still in the. Unless it gets announced it's getting a physical copy, I'm not touching that shit. Because I know some people swear by that shit. I'd love a physical copy. I'm not against it. I don't care enough to not buy the game, if that makes sense. Anyway, that's all I got. I'll catch you later.